What is up, awesome people of the internet? The 2023 WNBA All-Star Game is all set to go this Saturday in Las Vegas. And Team Stewie, aka Reunion Tour, aka A1 since day one, is all set to go for this game. Breanna Stewart has picked her players, and they're trying to win it all. And let's talk about this roster that Breanna Stewart has selected. And for our starters, we have Brittney Griner, BG. She is back in the All-Star game. She plays for Phoenix and stands at 6'9" and is in her 9th year in the WNBA and also has made her 9th All-Star game appearance. She played at Baylor. Also for the starters, we have Jewell Loyd with the Seattle Storm. She stands at 5'11", is in her 8th year in the WNBA, and this is her 5th All-Star game, and she played at Notre Dame. We have Nneka Ogwumike, the Player Association president, Madam President. She plays for the Los Angeles Sparks, is 6'2", and is in her 11th year in the WNBA and is making her 8th All-Star game appearance. She hails from Stanford. We have Satou Sabally with the Dallas Wings. She is 6'4", is in her 3rd year in the WNBA, and this is her 2nd All-Star game, and she played at Oregon. And we also, to round out the team, we have team captain Breanna Stewart, aka Stewie. She is a 6'4" player from the New York Liberty, is in her 6th year in the WNBA, and this is her 5th All-Star game. And she, of course, comes from Connecticut. UConn in the house, for sure. And for our reserves, we have Napheesa Collier with the Minnesota Lynx. She is 6'1", in her 4th year in the WNBA, and this is her 3rd All-Star game. She also attended UConn. We have Kahleah Copper, a 6'1" guard from the Sky. She is in her 7th year in the WNBA, and this is her 3rd All-Star game, and she attended Rutgers. We have Sabrina Ionescu, who is a 5'11" guard from the New York Liberty. She is in her 3rd year in the WNBA, and this is her 2nd All-Star game, and she attended Oregon. We have Magbegor, who is a 6'4" player from the Seattle Storm. She is in her 3rd year in the WNBA, and this is her 1st All-Star game, and as we know, she is Australian. We have Kelsey Mitchell with the Indiana Fever. She is 5'8", in her 5th year in the WNBA, and this is her 1st All-Star game. And rounding out this team, we have Courtney Vandersloot with the New York Liberty. She is 5'8", in her 12th year in the WNBA, and this is her 5th All-Star game, and she attended Gonzaga. So yeah, those are the players on this team, and some of the things that really stands out to me, one is that this team really is a reunion tour. You have Stewie reuniting with her former colleagues, Jewell Loyd and Magbegor. As we know, Stewie played for the Seattle Storm last season. Now she is with the New York Liberty, but she wanted to make sure to show love to her former team and make sure they were on her team because, as far as we understand, they're still friends. They're still friendly with each other, and so that should be fun seeing them get back together and be teammates for a chance. We also have the reunion of Kahleah Copper and Courtney Vandersloot, 2 players who played for many years together with the Chicago Sky. Courtney Vandersloot left the Sky to play for the New York Liberty, and it'll be cool to see them play together again as well. We also have Satou Sabally and Sabrina Ionescu returning on a team together. They both played at Oregon, and so again, this is a bit of a reunion of sorts, seeing them play together as well. And we have Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart, who played together at UConn, and they are reuniting as well. So lots and lots and lots of reunions of all sorts for Team Stewie. Team Stewart will be coached by Stephanie White and the Sun staff. And what we can expect from this team is some flashy passes, especially with a player like Courtney Vandersloot on the court. Lots and lots of 3-point shots. And we could just expect a very high scoring game. Both Team Stewart and Team Wilson, both teams have players who can just flat out shoot for days. And we can expect to see a very, very high scoring game, or we can expect to see a lot of missed threes. It very well may be that players are on fire and they're shooting shots like crazy and they're hitting them, or they don't really care and they're just jacking up shots and they end up with a terrible, 20% from the 3-point line, type of shooting night. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This could either be amazing or terrible. we'll kind of see. I do think that Brittney Griner is likely to get 1 or 2 dunks in this game. She dunked a couple games ago with the Phoenix Mercury, and the WNBA seems to have a trend of, at some point in the All-Star game, kind of clearing out and just letting players try to dunk. Sylvia Fowles dunked last year. It's likely that Brittney Griner probably will do a couple of dunks in this game. Personally, I don't really like the whole clear out and let the person kind of do their thing. I don't love it. Let me know if y'all want me to make a video about dunking in the WNBA, because I think I have some very edgy takes that a lot of W fans probably don't agree with. But yeah, let me know if y'all want me to make that video. But anyway, I am rambling a little bit too much. But yeah, I think Team Stewie is a good team, of course. But I don't think they will win this All-Star game, just because the game is in Vegas. All of the Las Vegas Aces players are on Team Wilson, and I think they have the crowd behind them, and they just will themselves to edge out Team Stewart. But we will kind of see. We'll kind of see what happens. We'll see if Team Stewart wins. I don't think they will. But if they do, I think Brittney Griner probably would be the MVP. Because I believe it's via the fan vote that the MVP is selected. So it'll probably be her if Team Stewart wins. But yeah, that is the video. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. If you're interested in seeing who is on Team Wilson, click right over here and you can watch that video. Also, check out my other videos when they drop. I'm going to be talking more about the All-Star game and what you can expect and when to watch games, and just all the different details about the skills competition and just sort of all the other bigger activations that's happening in Vegas. I will not be in Vegas, but I will be monitoring the situation from the Midwest. So everybody who is in Vegas, please let me know in the comments what y'all get up to and what the different activations, and just let me know how the experience is. I wished that the WNBA would come back to Chicago, because they did us wrong last year and how they handled the All-Star game. And I was hoping they would come back and make it right, but they didn't. They're back in Vegas, but it is what it is. Anyway, that is the video, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. And until next time, guys. Bye.